And good morning, and thank you so much for joining me. I am your host, Eric, on Eric's Weather Forecast. Today we just actually wanted to talk about a very devastating story that happened on Saturday. That's actually been very difficult here for us, here on Eric's Weather Forecast. Very shocking. Uh, just wanted to let you know that we're having, we're basically having a very difficult time getting through this, but I believe we're going to be all right. Uh, Basically, the reason why we have been so touched by this is because of the fact that one of our hosts, Eric, has actually, he does have a couple of things to say on that. Eric, thank you. I just wanted to let everyone know that Armada, Michigan, was basically my hometown, and I lived there from the year of 1989 to 2017, and it has been very difficult for me. I got the phone call yesterday about that devastating tornado and heard that Armada got hit hard. I'm still having a difficult time with this because I have people that I know out there that are really close. A lot of people know me. I've been kind of quiet on this. That's why I haven't said much. The only thing I do know is that, from what I'm hearing, is that it has shaken up a lot of people, but I heard that everyone will get through this. I don't live in Armada, but I'm not going to specify where I live, so I will not specify that. I'm just looking over here to see what happened. The other thing I wanted to mention is that the other thing that concerned me, based upon the severe weather, which surprised me, we went from a severe thunderstorm watch, and then it got upgraded to a tornado watch. And yes, I totally understand about that, so we're going to talk more about severe weather. Now, with this in hand, I will be taking severe weather a lot more serious than ever. I was monitoring it, but then I was having problems with the computer. Sorry. I'm looking at these pictures and it just breaks my heart. As I tell you this, it's hard for me to look at the pictures, but I'm trying to explain to you the importance of it. So all I know is, from everything that I've heard, and I heard all about this yesterday, and I get all these calls about a tornado, and I'm like, what tornado? And then I found out, because I get this call from a viewer, well, it was a family member, I can't say who, someone I know, but then I get this call phone call. Someone called me, and I'm like, hello, this is Eric. And when I got that phone call, I was just in total shock. I didn't know what to say. I was just really emotional, and I couldn't really say anything at that point. It's like I was lost for words, and I still am. To be honest with you, it will take me a while to get over this, because now, to be honest with you, if I was in Armada and I seen all the devastation, I don't know. I mean, I wish I was there. I'm not even gonna go there. If I say that, it's just gonna make. So here's the question. All I know is that everybody is working together as a team, and we'll all get through that. Luckily, that tornado didn't go any further than that and hit other cities. Now, if it had done that, we would have been in more serious. We would have had some more serious issues. So I was kind of concerned. And because of that, I'm going to be teaming up with somebody, and we'll be working together and basically staying on top of severe weather. I basically was on top of the severe weather, but I did not expect that. Well, I'll just say I wasn't expected to get phone calls on the tornado, and I didn't know what was going on until I got that emergency call, and then I'm hearing about the tornado. The tornado, for those that don't even know about it, I'm sure a lot of people were watching the news and stuff. I'll try and get more updates and stuff like that, and see how things are going. Some of the buildings I do. We'll just say that some of the buildings I do recognize, and the Armada right now, they're in a state of emergency, and the tornado was an EF1 with 16 winds about 100 miles an hour. And it was a very fast tornado, and to be honest with you, it did a lot of damage. And I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. And it was very, very, it was really something. So I'll be watching more videos on this today. And I'll get more, I'm going to look over everything. I'm going to look over storm reports and all that kind of stuff. And power outages to see when power is going to be restored, and then find out about other damages and things like that, like for an example, schools and other things like that. So today's going to be a very busy day for me. And then we might have a little bit of another chance of severe weather. I know that date's coming up, but when it gets closer, I'll talk more about the next chance of severe weather. So this time, when it happens, I will be on, most definitely. I'm normally on top of the severe weather, but it happened to be I happened to be off during that time, and I should have stayed on, but I thought that was the end of it. I thought it was gonna fizzle out, but obviously that was not the case at all. So now I'm going to have to pay more attention than I normally do. Expect this at all. With that, just want to show you that this is all of our viewing area, and I'm going to show you. I don't really remember what, and I know that we had severe thunderstorms. I know that we had a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock at night. I don't know, however, how long that tornado watch was in effect, because we had a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 p.m. and then it was upgraded to a tornado watch. So that was the only thing that I do know. And then we start to see tornado warnings pop up. And I'm trying to relate the information to everybody to let them know about the situation. And normally I stay on until all the severe weather is passable and it's gone and it dissipates and it doesn't happen. Even if we are going to see that chance of severe weather, I do stay on and then I wait and see what happens. Even if there was a marginal risk of severe weather, isolated severe, or in all cases severe weather, I'm usually on full attention with that. But to be honest, to everybody and all the viewers, we did not, or in the way that I felt, there was actually a concern that I had prior to this tornado. Armada is very close to 2 other cities. And the only concern that I had was that excuse me, that luckily enough, that tornado, if that tornado had held together and kept on moving and found a different path, meaning that it would continue going to the east or going to the north, and found a different spot to hit Macomb County, we would have been in more problems. And basically the 2 areas that I would be my full concern would have been Memphis and Richmond. And luckily it wasn't a full-blown or multiple tornado event. But like I said, man, if there was a highlighter of some sort, I'd be able to draw it out for you. Let me see if there's something like that. I don't know if I've got anything to draw it out. Let me look and see. I probably don't. Let me see. If I don't, it's okay, but I'm just showing it to you so that way you know. So basically I'll just do this. So I'm going to try and make this a little bit bigger so that way you can see it. There we go. I'm just blowing it up here a little bit. Okay. So the area that got hit was Armada, where that star is right there. That's where the tornado hit. And that tornado is very close to Richmond and the Memphis area. Now, luckily enough, my main concern is if that tornado had gained strength and was still powerful enough and kept going eastward, we would have had big time problems. Then the other fact of it is that we would have to figure out what needs to be done, and I would say the next thing would be get ready for phase 2 would be what Armada had to go through. Armada had constructive damage from the tornado. I will try and get bits and pieces of it, but I'll give you guys as much background news information. I'm looking at articles and stuff, so I'll have to check that out and I'll let you know. But it's all over the news, so maybe I don't have to do that. But like I said, it will take me a while to get over this. But to be honest with you, a long time ago, I can tell you this, a long time ago, when I used to live out there, Armada almost had a tornado with golf ball size hail. Don't remember what year, but I'm just still in shock mode, but we'll get through this. We all will get through this. We'll all recover from it. It's going to take time for the recovery and get things back the way it was, and getting things replaced, getting things fixed, getting stuff working again. But I wish I knew what the name of that, where I seen that blue house. I'm a little curious about that. And I'm actually going to read more articles, and then maybe later on I can talk more about it. The other question and the other thing that does come to mind is where did this I was actually asleep, and I shouldn't have done that, but I was tired. My question would be, if anybody knows where the tornado came from. I know there was, okay, the only thing that I know, let me see if I can pull this back a little bit. I'm going to minimize this a little bit, and I think I might have an indication of where. Okay, so the only thing that I do know about the tornado, okay, the only thing I know about the tornado is that there was a tornado warning in Saginaw. I do know about the tornado in Saginaw. They had a tornado warning out there. And then up in the Thumb area, they had a tornado warning up there. So, that's pretty much the only thing that I do know. So I guess that tornado, the tornado that was in Saginaw, this would be my guess, is that it may have intensified and gained strength as it was coming down, or the severe thunderstorm gained strength, then intensified and produced the tornado that caused the destructive damage and just happened so fast. I looked at the video. I have never seen a tornado do that much damage within a couple of minutes, and you got flying debris, you've got down trees, power lines, down and everything. What a mess. It's sad. But I just wanted to let you guys know how shocking I was when I got those phone calls. But wanted to come on here and basically tell you guys up front and tell you guys how I feel about it. I gotta figure out what happened. Alright, one moment.